I wanted to pop on and do a combined tutorial and review for you today. The products I'm going to mainly be using in this special occasion makeup tutorial are by a company called Rouge Bunny Rouge, and you can buy them online at rougebunnyrouge.com, and I'll leave a list of everything I feature in this tutorial down below in the description box for you. I really wanted something that was subtle, that could be worn by anyone, regardless of your age. If you don't feel too comfortable wearing too much shimmer and glitter on your eyes, I completely understand that. I have had a few requests to do kind of toned down tutorials that can be easily achieved by other people. So this, I think, is definitely something that could be worn by anyone. You can omit a little bit of glitter in the inner corner. You don't have to do that, but I just thought that would be kind of a fun addition. So the products I'm mainly featuring in this tutorial are absolutely stunning. You may have seen on Instagram, I posted about a week ago a beautiful package from Rouge Bunny Rouge. So if you haven't heard of them, you have to go and look at the website, because the wonderful thing about them is all of their products come with a little fairy tale and a story attached that you can read how they came into being. You'll see everything in the tutorial, apart from one thing that I didn't feature because I had like an idea in mind of what I wanted to do for this tutorial. But this is beautiful. This is one of their long-lasting cream eyeshadows. This one in particular is an Atlas Swallowtail, and the packaging is beautiful. And this is like a little taupey cream eyeshadow. If I just swatch it for you, it is really beautiful. And if you just wanted to do something really simple, there it is there. I would absolutely recommend these eyeshadows because they really do sheer out really nicely just to leave a nice wash. So that is the one in Atlas Swallowtail, beautiful taupe colour. A couple of other products that I completely fallen in love with from Rouge Bunny Rouge. This one in particular is the Seeds of Illumination Highlighting Liquid. And as you saw from the little intro, their packaging is absolutely to die for. This is so beautiful, and I've used this in this tutorial, of course, as well. It looks like this, and it is this beautiful pink-based silver highlighter. They do 3 of these. And I also have a little sample of the bronzy one, which is Seeds of Illumination, Seeds of Showers. So you can see, quite different. I haven't used this yet, I will be doing that very, very soon. But this highlighting liquid is, oh, it's so beautiful, as you can see, just by the packaging alone, but as you'll see in the tutorial, it applies like a dream. Another favourite product of mine, I think, has to be this. This is the Love Lights highlighting powder. And it comes in this beautiful, beautiful packaging that looks like this. Kind of like the old compact kind of, what am I talking about? Powder puff compacts that you get, or that you used to get. I think you can still get them in Crabtree level and things like that. And it comes in that beautiful packaging, and then you open it up and it looks like this. And it is the most beautiful highlighting powder. I have that on today, as well as the Seeds of Illumination. It is just so beautiful. And this one is in Sweet to Touch. They also do a bronzy one. That's the little kind of introduction to Rouge Bunny Rouge. You can see how all the products apply in the tutorial coming up. And if you've got any questions, please leave me a comment down below. So I hope you enjoy the tutorial, guys. Okay, so first of all, before I do anything else, I'm going to apply a primer. This particular one is the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. It's a liquid primer. This I always use for special occasions because it is very pricey. So this, Rouge Bunny Rouge do face primers as well. I'm just going to use a little bit. I'm just going to apply this stuff to the centre of my face and working outwards. So after I have my skin all primed, as you can see, it's kind of light reflecting, it's very pretty. I'm going to go in with the Rouge Bunny Rouge Seeds of Illumination Highlighting Liquid, which I showed you at the beginning of the video. This is completely beautiful, and so my thing. It's just gorgeous. You know me, I love my highlighters. So this one is in Seeds of Tranquility. It's a beautiful pink-based silver highlighter. I'm going to take a small amount of this. This is a beautiful primer. Well, yes, you can use it as a primer as well. But this is a beautiful illuminating liquid because it just looks lit from within when it's on the skin. It's gorgeous. So I'm going to take half a pump. I'm going to take about that much. Really, really lovely. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to put it on the high points of my face and kind of everywhere. I just really want there to be some glow once I put my foundation on. I'm putting this on before I put my foundation on because I really want it, as I said, to look lit from within rather than sitting on top of the skin. I'm going to start here and just blend this out. Okay, so that is the Seeds of Tranquility highlighting liquid on. I've gone quite far up underneath the eyes with this as well because I really want that to be very illuminated as well. This will all look perfectly natural when the foundation's on, trust me. So I'm now going to take the Milk Aquarelle foundation. This is absolutely beautiful. The shade I have is in Coconut. They do quite a few shades. This is the most beautiful foundation. I was absolutely stunned by the lasting power of this. It is a kind of a whipped consistency, even though it's in a pump. It's very light. It feels very aerated, but it has some lovely coverage to it. Give it a little shake. Once again, a pump. I'm just going to pump a little bit with my fingers. Just dot that over the face. I can always go back in with more later on. And I'm going to use my Sigma Flat Top Kabuki to buff that into the skin. You can use your fingers if you like. Now onto my eyebrows. For that, I'm quite simply going to use the Soap & Glory Archery Brow Tint Precision Shaping Pencil. I really like this. It's a good product. So first of all, I'm going to use the little pen end just to shape them. And then I'm going to go in with the crayon end just to fill them in. So there's my brows all on. Now for concealing, I'm going to use a really lovely concealer, and once again perfect for special occasions where there's going to be lots of pictures because it's quite full coverage. This is the Cover FX Cream Concealer. It can be used under the eyes and on blemishes, so I'm going to pop some of that on. It is a cream, as it says. Looks like this. I'm just going to pop a little bit of that on under the eyes. Okay, onto the eyes. I've already popped on some Urban Decay Primer Potion. It's just a little travel size one. I'm now going to take the beautiful duo from Rouge Bunny Rouge. This is the A Major Fizz Minor Long Lasting Duo Eyeshadow. It looks like this. Really beautiful colours. And they're like satin, these eyeshadows. They blend really, really well. So first of all, I'm going to take the light colour, this one, and I'm going to take that on. Where's my brush? Lost my brush. These things, here it is. I'm going to take that on Zoeva. What's this called? Shade brush. Just looks like this little flat brush. And I'm going to put that light colour all over my lid. To define the crease a little bit, I'm going to take the Naked Basics palette. You can use any eyeshadow you want, really, it doesn't matter. I'm going to take a little bit of Naked 2, which is this pale kind of taupey colour here, on a Zoeva eye finish brush, 229, if anyone's interested. And I'm just going to put that in my socket, just so that it gives a little bit of a shadow. For my highlight, I'm going to use another of the matte shades in the Naked Basics palette, and I'm going to use Foxy here. Just pop that on as my highlight colour on my brow. Just like so. Then I'm going to go back in with the Rouge Bunny Rouge Duo and use the darker colour here. It's kind of like a taupey, a little bit of a kind of purpley undertone to it. Very pretty. And I'm going to take the same brush that I was using. And I'm just going to get a little bit of that on my brush and pop that at the outer portion and blend it over. For my waterline, I'm going to use a nude pencil, or rather a flesh colour pencil. This one is the Rimmel ScandalEyes. And then I'm going to do something a little bit different with my liner. You don't have to do this, you don't have to do liner at all, you can just put your mascara on and you'll be done. But I think this is a beautiful product and it's such a lovely colour. This is the Rouge Bunny Rouge Nocturnal Ink Satin Eyeliner. This one is in blue Roan. And it is a liquid liner, but it is a dark navy blue. So I'm just going to put a thin layer of that on my top lash line and do a tiny little wing. Okay, so there is the Blue Roan eyeliner on. It's hardly detectable that it's a navy, but up close it's very, very pretty. So, on to mascara. I'm going to curl my lashes with the in my eyelash curls, and I'm going to be using a Rouge Bunny Rouge mascara. They do tons of different types of mascaras, so I'll link the mascara page down below. This one in particular is the Ubiquitous Magnitude mascara. Really lovely. I love this. It gives really nice fluttery lashes, not too clumpy or thick, but really, really stand out. So I'm just going to curl my lashes and apply a couple of coats of this. Okay, so that is the Ubiquitous Magnitude mascara all on. It's really lovely. It's become one of my favourites. I'm now going to set my under eye concealer with the LA Minerals Diamond Powder and just dust that gently under my eye. And then I'm going to go back in with the Ubiquitous Magnitude and put a little bit of that on my lower lashes. Now this is an interesting product. This is the Smithereens of Stars Eye Gloss, and the idea of this can be used as an adhesive for glitter, or it could just be used to mix pigments to make them wet look. It can be used on your brows. It's a really lovely product, and I've already used it as a glitter adhesive. I'm going to put a little bit in my inner corner, and I'm going to put a little tiny bit of this Refract pigment from Freak Laboratory over the top of it, just to give it something extra. You don't have to do this, obviously, but I'm going to. So, just a little clear liquid. Just dab that in the inner corner. So I'm just going to take some of the pigment, tap that in the lid, just a little bit, and find a little brush. I'm just going to use a brush like this and tap that in the inner corner. Just like that. Totally optional. I just thought I would use it as I had it. Very pretty. Okay, so now for the face. I'm going to powder using a Soap and Glory transparent powder. Looks like this. And for contouring, I'm going to be using the Hourglass Superficial Mirage Bronzer. Quite a universally flattering shade. If you're pale, just use a light hand. I'm going to take that on an LA Minerals little angled brush like this. Now for blush, I have this beautiful blush, once again from Rouge Bunny Rouge. This one is in Starina. Gorgeous. I love the names of their products, they're just lovely. And this is what the compact looks like. Beautiful. This is a perfect blush, I think, for so many people because it is so flattering. And I love the little flower design, if you can see a little flower indentation on the top of it. But this is just, it's very deceptive because it looks a little bit bronze, but when it's on, it's this beautiful kind of dusky rose. It's lovely. So I'm going to use that with a Zoeva stippling brush. I'm just going to put a little bit of that in there and swirl that onto the backs of my cheeks. And then for highlighter, yes, I know I already put highlighter on before I put my foundation on, but you know what I'm like with highlighter. For highlighter, I'm going to be using the Rouge Bunny Rouge Love Lights highlighting powder, and this one is in Sweet Touch. It's beautiful. It looks pink, but when it's on the skin, it's just a beautiful glow. There's no real colour to it at all. So I'm going to use that on another little LA Minerals brush. Just going to tap that just on my cheekbones and blend it down into the blush just a little bit. Finally, for the lips, I'm going to outline using the Rouge Bunny Rouge Long Lasting Lip Pencil. This one happens to be in the shade Marco, and it's this lovely kind of rosy nude. It's a beautiful, beautiful pencil, and it just stays so well. The lasting power of these pencils is incredible. And then to go over the top of that lip liner, I'm going to be using this beautiful lipstick, and it's just rapidly become a favourite of mine for this time of year. This is one of their sheer lipsticks, and this particular one is in the shade Murmurings. I think they're called Sheer Dew, something like that. Dew Lights lipstick, something like that. Beautiful name, and it looks like this. So that's the lipstick all on. As you can see, not very sheer at all, which is fantastic. It's just got this beautiful like succulence to it. It's gorgeous. I love their lipsticks. And then finally, I'm going to set it all in place with the Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. And that is the finished look, guys. So I do hope you enjoyed that. I hope it's something you would consider recreating. You don't have to have the same products that I use, but I had these beautiful Rouge Bunny Rouge products, and I just wanted to do something extra special with them. So this is my special occasion makeup using mostly Rouge Bunny Rouge. So I hope that was helpful. I will leave a list of everything I mentioned down below in the description box, and if you have any questions, please leave me a comment. So yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful day, guys, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye everyone.